Hi guys, and welcome back to the Lazy Girl's Kitchen. For those of you that are new, my name is Maggie and welcome. So before I get started, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how bad the audio was in the last few videos for my intro. I have no idea what happened. When I was editing it, it seemed completely fine. So I just think it was a mic issue, but I will definitely try to be more careful, and I am so sorry about that. So on a better note, today I'm going to share with you how I like to make these they're pizza pull-apart breads, and I actually make them miniature. I used them as a centerpiece one year for a party, and I thought they were just amazing, delicious. I mean, what better centerpiece that you can eat, right? So I'm going to share with you that recipe. If you want to make it a full-size bread, feel free to do that. I was eating it by myself, so I thought the miniature one would be better for my waistline. So if you want to see how it comes together, keep on watching. Okay, so to make this, what you're going to need is whatever bread you like. I'm just using this really small loaf because it's just me today, and if I use a bigger one, I'll eat it all. You're going to need some cheese. I'm using mozzarella. I have some turkey, pepperoni here. You can use whatever you like. You're going to need some pecorino romano, some marinara sauce. I just have some melted butter here. You're going to need some parsley. I have some salt back there, and then you're going to need a baking sheet with some aluminum foil, and you're going to preheat your oven to 375. The first thing I'm going to do is to my melted butter, I'm going to go ahead and add a pinch of salt and then also a little bit of my parsley. And I'm going to just set this aside because that's what I'm going to use to brush my, my gosh, I forgot to open this. That's what I'm going to use to brush the top of my bread so that it doesn't get super burnt. So I'm just going to set this aside. And then we're going to work on prepping our bread. So for the bread, what you're going to want to do is you're going to basically cut it like this. Mine's actually a day old, but not all the way to the bottom. See, you kind of want to stop like right about here. So you don't cut all the way through, but you cut enough so that it'd be easy for you or your guest or whoever to kind of pull the bread apart. So I'm just going to keep cutting. And I like to use about a day or two old bread for this because it's kind of stale, so then once you bake it again, it really freshens up. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but this way. So you're kind of making them zigzag, if that makes any sense. Just like so. See? So it kind of makes like little squares. That's really what you want. The more space you have, the more flavor you get up in there. All right, I'm going to finish this. I'll meet you in 1 second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in some tomato sauce into all of the crevices into my bread. So this is going to take a minute. Just be patient. Just kind of add it in there. And I will meet you here once I'm all done. So my bread is covered, all the crevices are covered with the pizza sauce. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I just took my mozzarella cheese, and what I did was I just tore it apart into slices, like little pieces like this. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just start sticking it into places. And I'm gonna do the same thing with my pepperonis. I'm just gonna start sticking them right into here. And I'm going to try to get into as many pieces as I can, like as many slots as I can. That way I get all that cheesiness with every pull that I get. And then I'll meet you here so we can finish it off before I go ahead and stick it in the oven. All right, look at my little roll. It's really filled in there, but once it starts to cook down, it's going to kind of collapse into your roll, so don't you worry. So now we're going to take our melted butter mixture, and I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of plop it all over the top. This is going to give you that nice saltiness that you would get from like a pizza crust. And then to top it off, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of pecorino, not too much. I would say probably like a tablespoon for this size bread. So now this is going to go into my preheated oven, which is preheated at 375 for about 5 to 10 minutes until everything has melted beautifully and it's just one gooey mess, and then I'm going to go ahead and enjoy. So I hope you guys love this recipe. Give me a big thumbs up and I'll see you later. Bye guys.